Hi guys, it is me Noelle, and I am smiling because I do not watch the show Scorpion. I honestly I had too many shows when it started. I didn't really have the interest or anything to put into it, so I never watched it. But I did keep up with it because I loved Paige and Walter. I was like Elliot, no Walter, Paige and Walter, and it just so happened that they admitted their feelings for each other. Well, he says he's in love with her, and she's like, Walter, I'm in love with you, and I'm just like, oh my god, it's so romantic, and it got me thinking. We are like we are the generation that is so in love with the idea of this romantic love, and it's kind of like when we find our love, it's kind of like a disappointment, but not. You know, some people, they find their love and they're like, wow, I expected more. I expected fireworks when we kissed, or I expected that feeling like others get, you know? And others are like, oh my God, this is everything I wanted and more. You know, I just feel loved. And others are like, I don't need love. You know, I need just my TV shows. I'll watch them fall in love. But me, I'm good being alone. I'll be a cat lady, a dog lady, whatever. In my case, it'd be dog. Well, dog, teacup, pig, and parrot. So, yeah, I'm not a big cat person. But it's like we so badly, maybe not all of us, I don't want to speak for all of us, but I know a lot of us so badly want that kind of love or want that kind of moment where this guy admits he's in love with you, or this guy does something extravagant to get you or get your attention, or you just meet someone and you just look in each other's eyes and you just are like, wow. It's like I know you, but I don't, and it's like I want to get to know you. Like, you know, you're just drawn to this person, and it's like Hollywood in a way has kind of like killed that love, because even the people in these shows and movies playing these love parts, playing this romantic part, in their real lives, they're getting divorced, they're breaking up, they're cheating, you know, there's another woman, another guy. And so it's not even like we can say, well, they even off screen, even they're just so in love. Yeah, in certain cases you can say that, but Hollywood's not the best place to look for long lasting relationships, especially when you're married to someone and each of you go off and kiss about 30 different guys, and then what, you're not going to develop feelings for one of them? You're on set with them for a year, 6 months. I mean, I'm not saying everyone does, but it kind of tends to happen. It's just going to in Hollywood. That's what's so hard about being an actress or actor and dating or married to an actor and actress. But why I'm making this is because we all want this love, and we all like dream about it, and we all watch these shows and are just, and some of us probably are like, you know what, we know this is never going to happen, but we can just watch it and that will be good enough for us. But deep down, we want that. You know, we watch a certain scene and we're like, wow, I want that. I want to feel that love. I want to have a guy look at me the way this guy looks at her, or I just want someone, you know, like to just do something. I just want someone to turn around and say, look, I've been in love with you for years. Why haven't you noticed, you know? Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm the type of person, I really do not notice when guys check me out or anything. Like, I would go to the store with my dad or anything, and he would say, you know, that guy was like checking you out, looking you up and down. And I'm with my dad, you know, I don't pay attention. Because in my head, I don't feel like I'm the type who people are like, look at her, you know? Like, I'm just walking through the grocery store, you know, I'm not thinking, oh my God, who's gonna look at me? Do I look good? You know, that's just not in my mindset. And yes, it can have low self-esteem, but we'll get into that another time. You know, I know a lot of us probably deal with low self-esteem. I'm with you, girl. Like, right? Like, honestly, I don't even know if you know what? I'm on camera right now looking like this. You know, this is all natural. And hair's up. I didn't take my shower yet or nothing. It's still early. I'm drinking my coffee with my Tinkerbell cup. But I don't give a shit because I want to make this video. And you know what? Why should I have to get dressed up and look nice for every video? Who's to say this doesn't look nice? What? Me wearing makeup, having my hair done, that automatically just classifies me as a nice looking girl, a pretty girl? No. I can be barefaced, hair up. I don't have to look presentable at all times. That's what I know I'm getting into everything, but it's like I just have so much to say because it's like I'm thinking about everything, and it's like I don't know, your mind just works in mysterious ways, and it starts going, and you just want to talk. And the truth is, I want to talk to you guys in the realest way possible, and I want you guys to really listen, and I want you guys to feel like you aren't alone or to feel like you understand. I'm sorry, I got the hiccups. Oh, I got the hiccups. Okay. And just like I just want you guys to know that you're not alone. Like look at me, like trust me. I might come off on these videos as like I don't know how I come off, to be honest, but maybe some of you think she's just a normal girl who loves TV shows a little too much or whatever and is like way into celebrity gossip. Not my fault. My brain just remembers, can't help it. But hey, if I was ever in a trivia contest involving celebrity stuff, I would win. Just saying, I would win. But it's like I have so much more going on, and you really don't know what's going on in other people's lives. That's another thing you could have learned from 13 Reasons Why. Is that's the one big thing I took away from it. Is you really don't know what's going on in other people's lives. Like I always kind of thought that, but now it's like I look at someone and I'm thinking, God, they seem so perfect. And then this happens, and this happens, and this happens, and they go to rehab, and they have this issue, and this is happening to, and you're like, they're just like us, but it's so hard to look at someone in Hollywood, this perfect person in your eyes who plays these characters you love, who sings these songs you love, who is this person you want to be. You look at this person like they're just this perfect statue. And it's like, when you find out they're real, it's like kind of hard to believe. But at the same time, it's like, they're just like us. And yeah, you might feel like they're prettier or smarter. And you're like, well, at least they have that going for them. And it's like, no, it's like, yeah, we all got our issues, some worse than others. You can't compare what your issues are to someone else's because they're totally different. I hate that. I hate when like my parents will say, "Oh, well, you think you had it bad? This person had it bad," and it's like, no, 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 no. You first of all, you didn't go through what I went through, so don't tell me if I had it bad or not. But not even that. Don't compare everything bad that's happened to me with someone else's bad stuff happening to them because it's totally different. It's not even on the same wavelength. Like we are totally different bad parts. We do not go together. We're on the bad side, but she's on that side and I'm on this side. This is not connecting at all. So don't compare my bad stuff to someone else's because we each go through different stuff. And that's what you get from 13 Reasons Why. That's like honestly the biggest message I took away from it is we truly do not know what's going on in other people's lives. And even if we do, that's just the tip of the iceberg. We don't know what they're keeping inside. Take it from me, I'm the type of person who keeps a lot inside. Like my parents, my brother even thinks he knows a lot, but he really doesn't know. Like there's a lot of stuff I don't tell him anymore. Like the only person I could ever tell was my grandma, and she's unfortunately gone. Rest in peace. Miss her very much. So I don't really have anybody to talk to, so I keep a lot of it inside. And so there's a lot of stuff that people are keeping inside that you don't even see. That you're just seeing the parts that they can't help but let out, that just happen to be shown, because they want help or they want something, they reach out for help. And I don't know where I'm just going everywhere, and I'm sorry. I hope you are watching this and just getting it through your head. Like, just think about it every time. Like, I know it doesn't really help when you're feeling down or depressed, or you're looking at a girl and you're feeling like, God, she's so beautiful. Why am I not beautiful? Why am I fat? Why is she skinny? And it's hard to think, oh, well, she probably has other stuff going on in her life, especially when you're looking at her and you're thinking, no, she doesn't. She looks like she's perfect. She has a hot boyfriend, looks like she has a good job, she's running, she looks like she has it all. And maybe some people have that perfect life. So maybe some people don't have issues, but a lot of them do. And we forget to look past their exterior and see that they're humans and that they are probably dealing with stuff we have no clue about. And they could look perfect in every way possible, but be broken completely on the inside. And they just have a better way of hiding it or dealing with it, and maybe they seek help, maybe they don't. It just goes, you just got to look past. It's hard, I know, because you still look at this person, even after you find out all these things that are happening with them, you still think, but they're so beautiful. Why can't I be beautiful and have issues like I do now, you know? And it's just like very hard, but I don't know if maybe I'm the only one who looks at it like that. I'm just explaining what's kind of on my mind, but it just everyone has their own issues. We don't all see issues. Like there's so much going on in people's lives that we clearly do not know about that could be so far from perfect, but in our head it is perfect. And I know I got off topic. I got talking about freaking TV shows, love, and then I went down to the rabbit hole. But I don't know, I just wanted to talk with you guys because I didn't want to like get ready or anything. I wanted to just sit here and make a video and talk with you guys honestly. And I hope you guys can understand, or I hope you guys can relate, or I hope you guys are continuing to watch because I want to be honest with you and I want to make more videos about being honest. And I want to make more videos about what I have to say and how I feel about the world and maybe what you feel about because you know, so many times I feel like I am alone in certain things, and then I hear about someone else or read something else, and I'm like, whoa, I'm not the only one. I thought I was the only one. Like, it's like an automatic response to feel like you are alone completely, but you're not, you know? And when you find out you're not, it's kind of like, wow, someone else feels this way? I never would have thought that. Like, wow, you know, like this person, but you know, you just don't know. Like, it's hard. You know, it really is hard. And I just want to make this video kind of to talk about all this. And I'm sorry it kind of went back and forth. But I'm just saying what's on my mind. And I don't know. I just was thinking about love and I was thinking about life and all that. And, you know, I think we all just want that perfect life, that perfect fairy tale, that perfect guy or girl, whatever. And it's easier said than done, you know? And maybe that's just how it is. Maybe we're not going to have everything perfect cuz perfect's overrated and perfect's not real. But maybe that's why movies are made and TV shows to give us that perfect that we're missing in our life. To give us that extravagant love that we might never see or maybe doesn't exist. To give us that hope for relationships that will last until you're freaking 90 years old laying on your deathbed, you know? And they do exist, but they don't, you know, we don't know until we go out there. Instead of watching these TV shows and movies, obsessing and loving these love stories and just fangirling. I'm not saying stop, because I'm not going to stop. Because this is like my lifeline. No, thank you. But I think we also need to get out more, because we really don't, like I realized this last weekend when I finally decided to go to the bar, and I have not been out, like, to a bar in so long. Like, I am not a social person. I'm not. Like, I can hang out with multiple friends, which my brothers thinks he knows everything and says, oh, you don't have no one to hang out. No. I have people to hang out with. It's just like, I prefer to stay home. It's just how I am. I'm fine in my room with the door shut, the computer, the TV. I don't need anybody. Trust me, I'm fine alone. But I finally decided to go out. And it's like it's like thinking about it, it's like if you want to find that love, or if you want to find who you are, if you want to find that confidence, you have to go out into the world. As hard as that may be, especially dealing with anxiety, if you deal with anxiety or depression, it's even harder. But you have to kind of say, all right, I have to do this. If I want to have the life I want, or if I want to experience life, or if I want to know what life is really like, I have to go out there. I have to experience life. Be yourself, dress like yourself, but go out there, talk to people, look around you, look at the sky, you know, just experience life, take in the air, just relax, you know. Not everything has to be so crazy and anxious and hard. You can do it. Like, just get yourself in that mindset. I can do this, you know. Go have fun with a friend or a brother or a boyfriend, whatever, you know. Just get out more. And you'll find stuff you love about life, and you'll find stuff you want to do with your life. And maybe in the process, find who you are, you know. Go walking around. Just look around you. Observe other people, look at their lives and think, maybe that's what I want, or this is not what I want, or this is what I want. You know, you find what you want, you find what you don't want. You find who you are in the process, because you're experiencing life. Life is going through you. People you've never met, you're meeting, and they're talking to you about their stories, and you're like just keeping it, like putting it all in and just remembering, and maybe stories come out of it, because if you're a writer, you have stories to write, and you're writing about this life you discovered, or these secret parts of life you discovered. And it's just like, I thought about that, because I was like, you know what, I need to get out. If I want to like experience life, if I want to do things, then I need to get out. Even if I don't want to, if I'd rather stay home, I still need to get out. I need to meet people, experience life. I need to be more out there while still being the girl in the shell. But every once in a while on the weekend, I'll go out. And that's a good thing. We should just go out, have fun. Don't do anything stupid, or I'm saying, like, don't get super drunk and not remember what happens that night. I mean, that's your choice, but I prefer if you didn't, because, things can happen. If you're a girl, especially, it can happen. I just want you to be safe. But yeah, if you feel like life sucks, or if you feel like there's nothing to life, or if you feel like you've seen all that life can offer, trust me, you're wrong. There are so much things that you're missing. Especially, you might be living in a small town and think this is all that life has to offer. This sucks. But don't think that, because I used to live in a small town, a super small town, it's not even on the map, extremely small town. And I like the small town, honestly. I grew up in the city, but I like the small town. But it's like, just think one day, just work hard to get out of this small town. Work hard to go to your dream place, whether it be New York, California, Colorado. Just keep on dreaming, set your goal, and then end up in this place where you want to be. And then if you don't like it there, go somewhere else. But experience life, go to different places, see different things, meet different people, learn new cultures. There's so much to life that we're missing out on because we're stuck. It's like we can't move. It's like we're stuck as life passes us by. And it's a horrible feeling when you feel like you're living life, but at the same time, you feel like you're just floating around watching as you just stand there. And that's not life you want to live. So, all in all, I just want to, I don't know. I hope I got through to some of you. I hope you understand what I'm saying, or maybe you can relate, or maybe you're like, I think the same thing. Just know that you are not alone. Just know that there's so much more to life. And I know how hard it is to go out there, especially when you deal with so many things at once. It's like, it's not even like you're just dealing with one problem. You have like 4 different problems going on in your head at once, and you just feel gross, and you just feel anxious, and you feel depressed, and you feel fat, and you don't feel like anybody would like you. But you know what? Fuck all that. Think to yourself, you know what? I'm just going to go out and have a good time. I don't care what people think. I'm going to relax. I'm not out there to impress anybody. I'm just out there to experience life. I'm out there to take a walk in the park and look at everything around me. Just remember that. Just experience life. Before you decide to give up on it, or before you decide it's not worth it, experience it. Go somewhere. Go into a foreign country. And yeah, it might seem impossible, but you can do it. If you put your mind to it and work hard, you can do it. That's all that you need to do. Just think of all your dreams that could come true if you just work hard and make them happen. That's all I want to say. I'm sorry this went back and forth, but my head, I just want to say all this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I just really want to be honest and upfront with you guys. And I hope you feel the same way. I hope you can be honest with me. And you can talk to me anytime you need to. Really, I'm not the type who's gonna go, oh my god, this girl's like freaking out. I keep to myself. Trust me, I ain't gonna be telling nobody. But I just want you to feel like you aren't alone. I want you to know that there is so much more. And yeah, you don't always have to look at me. Like, you don't always have to look a certain way to be pretty or to be presentable in the world. Who cares? Look how you look. Be who you are. And if life doesn't like it, well, they can suck it. Simple as that. All right. Peace, guys. And remember, if you do something kind for someone else, that's all that matters. Because even if they don't do something kind for you, at least you know you did something kind for them. At least you have that good feeling like, I did something good for someone. Even if they're a total douche and don't say thank you. Well, you know what? I did something good. That's all that matters. Just want to give you that little tidbit.